Good morning. It is Saturday, June 12th, and this will be my last tour of my yard in Blunteville as we're downsizing and moving to a condo in Kingsport. I've already moved a lot of my flowers to the condo, and of course I'm not planting annuals here except for a couple of places for new owners. We have our whiskey barrels full of pink impatiens. And it rained yesterday, oh gracious, so hard. Look at the pond. It is really up there. That's the way I like it, though. I like the water wet. Water lilies haven't grown as much this year. I don't think they've had enough warm weather and sunshine. We've had a lot of late cold weather this year. But we still have our 3 frogs, our 2 little ones and our 1 big one. They're still with us. In fact, let's see if we can see them out this morning. And I painted the pink and white begonias for the new owners. If they don't like flowers, I'll take them with me to the condo. The hostas and fern looking really nice right now. The hostas are starting to bloom. Everything is pretty. And the hostas are growing that white purple's pretty. I'm gonna miss this little lady. You hear the crunch of snails, as usual, everywhere. The little baby snails, I hate to step on them. I try to watch. But they're so teeny, sometimes I miss them. This bed, remember, was full of stargazer lilies, and looks like I've got all of them out. And at the condo, they'll be blooming soon. There's my beautiful pink calla lilies. Look at that. The way the light shining on it, that looks better. I'll probably dig up one of those at least. Boy, the rain has beat this Russian sage down. I'll have to go get me some more twine tied up. Oh, they're just getting ready to pop with bloom. That little light purple pops up. That is just gorgeous. This is what I'm going to miss is trees, not one tree where I'm moving. I'm going to miss all these trees and my animals. My little chipmunk was just out here. I've been feeding him once a day, and he knows exactly where to look to get his sunflower seed. Look at this bee balm. This is what the hummingbirds love, this, as well as this blue salvia. Now my blue salvia is going to probably be blooming today at the condo. Let's see, this is that Asiatic lily, which I've already taken 2 of those to the condo. They'll be blooming maybe this week. And I think, where went my little chipmunk? He's gone over there. I haven't put your food out yet today. That is going to be either stargazer or I'm hoping the white lily. I'm going to ask the new owners when we do the walkthrough if that turns out to be the white that came from my mother's house. That's never bloomed before there. And I've had it for 4 years. I mean, I'm going to ask them if I can have that white, because I thought I dug up a white one. Are you over here, little guy? You're looking for food? You probably won't come out while I'm standing here. That thing is bloody this cold. It rains on them. Several of them need to be picked. I forget what you call that thing. I got part of that at the condo too. Of course, I planted 2 little mandevillas. I did have my awful power out here, and we're going to let it run on that if we Didn't sell the house quick, but gosh, we sold it in less than a day. Okay, look at my mother's rose. This Aloha rose. That thing has to be. Well, it was a World War II Jackson Perkins Rose of the Year. But boy, it looks bad right now with the rain on it. But I counted yesterday. There's over 100 blooms on it this year. I mean, this is the best it's ever done. I've never seen so many blooms. But I dug up one. I had about 4 of those. My mother started one, and then my one I kept moving, and it kept coming back. Everywhere I moved it kept coming back. So I ended up with that one. I ended up with 4. I took one to the condo, and it's actually just now starting to grow. See if any varmints out here. There's not much out here now, other than, you know. Yeah, look at that beautiful weeping cherry. My mother gave me that, and she started that off of my great-grandfather's tree. That thing has to be, from the mother tree, has to be a good 60 to 80 years old. Yep, and there's our bubby bush. There's that darn vine going in it. So pretty, look at that. You know, you take that off and rub it between your hands, smells like apples. Now look here, all this black-eyed Susan is choking out my stargazer lily. It's not going to be as tall, and it's not, the blooms are fewer and fewer. That calla lily, not calla, canna. The canna, that's the orange one, came back, and I didn't think my yellow one came back, but look at there. I pulled up all kinds of black-eyed Susan and found that thing less than a week ago, and boy, it's taken off now. Remember I cut those butterfly bush back? That one, that's the dark pink one. It's starting to come back, but that one dark purple looked like it might not be coming back, and the other dark purple only has a few on it. And look what's here. First year I've ever had lavender to come back, because look how much of it died. There again, what choked it out? Black-eyed Susan, and this evening primrose, that yellow, and whatever this vine is that Mama gave me years ago. It's beautiful, but boy, it's got runners underneath the ground. It'll choke everything. I had 3 things choke them on poor lavender out. Never been able to grow lavender. I had a baby groundhog out here the other day, but they usually feed in the afternoon. Now right there's where my black snake went the other day. He came into the garage. I thought we'd never get him out of the garage, and he ran himself out here. I think he lives out front here for years. See this bed? I've taken almost everything out except for the hydrangeas. I've left them in here. I wanted to take them to the condo. That's the one that's so beautiful. It's purple, and then it also had a white bloom and a purple bloom. Oh, look at the mushrooms this morning. No wonder after all this rain. Look at that clover. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there's a different kind of mushroom right there. Yeah, the mushroom should be popping up everywhere as much rain as we've had. And here's the white hydrangea. Well, of course, it's not blooming yet. But, and I left 2 of the ferns from South Carolina that Linda gave me. But I did take 2 with me, so they're doing really well. Oh, here's this lily that I haven't dug up. This was Mama gave me. I don't particularly like it. It's kind of a light peach. And I might dig it up since it's rained so much it's late. I hate to move things, but I might. Boy, my knockout roses were beautiful. About this time last week, I cut off a bunch of dead ones off. Now I need to cut some more off. These, I cut those back in the spring. But look here, there's not a single bloom on it now that looks nice. It's all falling off. But I moved these from the condo here because we had one to die. And this is a little pink one. Where is that thing? Look at that. It's more pink. And mine are really red. Oh, here's a red one that'll show you what color mine. Mine is really, where is it? Mine's red. Look here, this. Oh my, there's a bunch of balloons. That looks more pink. There's a lot of balloons on that thing. It's gonna bloom a couple days. So see, it looks a lot more barren right now. Look at that. Crepe myrtle tree. There's nothing as pretty as the bark of those trees. And that's the red maple that Nana gave me. Probably about the 3rd year we were here. That's a new flag. And see that dogwood right there? The birds planted that. It's gotten big. As a matter of fact, it needs to be trimmed. And for some reason, my azaleas that I bought at least 15 years ago are blooming this year for the first time. So I'd say better late than never. Thank you for showing me that you do have a beautiful pink color. Look at these things. I have 2 of them. Of course, the rain has beat them down. You can see how pretty they are. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. The white rhododendron's finished blooming. The white azalea is finished. So I hope the new owners like trees and flowers. They're from the state of Washington. So I'm hoping they like it. If not, they may chop everything down. And there's the last view. My home in Bluntful. So many gorgeous trees, and it's going to be hard to get used to. Not to mention, I'm going to miss my deer and turkey. Matter of fact, I'm wondering if my hummingbird will appear there. I've had hummingbirds forever, everywhere I've lived. I've got that blue salvia there, so we'll see if they find me. I'll start recording at the condo as things grow. But this is the last video of Shipley Ferry, Bluntful, Tennessee.